Imagine a sound that haunts your every moment, a hum that no one else can hear. What if it held a secret no one could explain? Welcome to the mysterious world of the Taos Hum, where the unexplained meets the unforgettable. The Taos Hum is one of the most enigmatic and perplexing mysteries of our time, a phenomenon that has baffled scientists, intrigued locals, and spurred a multitude of theories, both scientific and speculative. This strange, low-frequency noise, often described as a distant diesel engine idling, has been reported by residents in the small town of Taos, New Mexico, for decades. Yet, despite numerous investigations, its origin remains elusive. The first documented reports of the Taos Hum emerged in the early 1990s, although anecdotal accounts suggest that it might have been present even earlier. The hum is not heard by everyone. In fact, only a small percentage of Taos's population, estimated at around 2%, claims to hear it. Those who do often describe it as a low, throbbing sound, sometimes accompanied by physical sensations like pressure in the ears or a feeling of vibrations through the body. This select group of individuals, referred to as hearers, has provided remarkably consistent descriptions of the noise, yet its source continues to evade identification. In the initial stages of this mystery, the phenomenon was dismissed by some as mass hysteria or an auditory hallucination experienced by a particularly sensitive subset of the population. However, as more people came forward with their experiences, it became clear that the Taos Hum was a genuine phenomenon requiring serious scientific investigation. The University of New Mexico launched a study in the mid-1990s, aiming to identify the source of the hum. Researchers used a range of equipment, including sound level meters and low-frequency microphones, to try to capture the sound and pinpoint its origin. However, despite their best efforts, the results were inconclusive. No definitive source of the noise was found, and the recordings they made did not capture the hum in a way that corresponded with the experiences of the hearers. Theories about the origin of the Taos Hum abound, ranging from the mundane to the extraordinary. Some researchers have suggested that the hum might be caused by low-frequency sound waves generated by industrial equipment, such as gas pipelines or power lines. Others have proposed that it could be the result of military communications, as low-frequency sound waves are used by the military for long-distance communication. However, these theories have not been able to account for why the hum is only heard by a small portion of the population or why it appears to be concentrated in certain geographical areas. One of the more controversial theories is that the Taos Hum is a form of tinnitus, a condition where individuals perceive sound without any external source. Tinnitus is a common condition, often associated with hearing loss, where sufferers hear ringing, buzzing, or humming noises. However, many of those who report hearing the Taos Hum do not suffer from tinnitus, and the noise they describe is distinct from the sounds typically associated with the condition. Furthermore, the hum is often heard by multiple people in the same location, which challenges the idea that it is a purely internal phenomenon. In addition to these more conventional explanations, there are also a number of more speculative theories. Some believe that the Taos Hum is the result of secret government experiments, perhaps involving mind control or the testing of advanced technology. Others suggest that it could be caused by extraterrestrial activity, or that it is a manifestation of some as yet unknown natural phenomenon. These theories, while often dismissed by mainstream science, persist in part because of the lack of a definitive explanation for the hum. The psychological and physiological effects of the Taos Hum on those who hear it can be significant. Many hearers report that the noise is not just an annoyance, but a source of considerable distress. Some describe it as a constant presence, disrupting their sleep, causing headaches, and leading to anxiety and depression. The fact that the hum is often reported as louder at night adds to the sense of intrusion, as it can prevent those affected from getting a good night's sleep. Over time, this lack of rest and the constant irritation of the noise can take a toll on both mental and physical health. Despite the suffering it causes, there is little that can be done to alleviate the symptoms of those who hear the Taos Hum. Since the source of the noise has not been identified, there is no way to block it out or stop it. Some hearers have tried various methods to reduce their perception of the hum, such as using white noise machines or earplugs, but these efforts have met with limited success. In some cases, individuals have even moved away from Taos in an attempt to escape the noise, but reports of the hum have also surfaced in other parts of the world, suggesting that the phenomenon is not confined to this small New Mexico town. Over the years, the Taos hum has attracted the attention of a variety of researchers, from acoustic engineers to psychologists, all attempting to unravel its secrets. One study conducted by a team of British scientists in the early 2000s sought to investigate similar hums reported in the UK. Their research suggested that some hums might be caused by environmental factors, such as the movement of wind across the landscape or the resonance of sound waves within certain geological formations. However, these findings have not been conclusively linked to the Taos hum, and the mystery remains. Interestingly, the Taos hum is not a unique phenomenon. Similar hums have been reported in other parts of the world, including Bristol in the United Kingdom, Kokomo in Indiana, and Largs in Scotland. These hums share many characteristics with the Taos hum. They are low frequency, heard by only a small percentage of the population, and their source is difficult to pinpoint. This global pattern suggests that the Taos hum might be part of a wider, more complex phenomenon, perhaps connected to natural or man-made environmental factors on a global scale. As the years have passed, the Taos hum has become part of the folklore of the region, a topic of conversation and speculation among locals and visitors alike. It has inspired books, documentaries, and even music, with some artists attempting to capture the eerie, unsettling quality of the sound in their work. Despite its mysterious nature, or perhaps because of it, the Taos hum has become an enduring part of the cultural landscape of Taos, representing both the known and the unknowable aspects of the world around us. In recent years, advancements in technology have provided new tools for investigating the Taos hum. High-resolution seismic sensors, infrasound detectors, and other sophisticated equipment have been deployed in attempts to capture the elusive sound and determine its source. However, these efforts have so far been met with the same frustrating lack of results as earlier investigations. The hum continues to defy explanation, eluding the grasp of even the most determined researchers. One of the challenges in studying the Taos hum is its intermittent nature. While some hearers report hearing the hum almost constantly, others say it comes and goes, sometimes disappearing for weeks or even months at a time. This variability makes it difficult to study the phenomenon in a controlled way, as researchers cannot always rely on being able to observe it when they are in the field. Furthermore, the hum seems to vary in intensity, with some hearers describing it as barely noticeable at times and overwhelmingly loud at others. Another complicating factor is the subjective nature of the experience. Since the Taos hum is only heard by a small percentage of the population, and because those who hear it describe it in slightly different ways, it is difficult to establish a clear, objective definition of what the hum actually is. This has led to some skepticism in the scientific community, with some researchers questioning whether the hum is a real physical phenomenon or simply a product of the mind. However, the consistency of the reports and the fact that it has been documented in multiple locations around the world suggests that there is indeed something real at the heart of this mystery. Despite the lack of concrete answers, the Taos hum continues to be a topic of fascination for both scientists and the general public. It represents a challenge to our understanding of the world, a reminder that there are still mysteries out there that we have not yet unraveled. For the hearers, it is a constant, sometimes distressing presence in their lives, a puzzle that they live with every day. For the rest of us, it is a tantalizing enigma, a mystery that invites speculation and wonder. As the 21st century progresses, the Taos hum remains one of the most enduring and perplexing unsolved mysteries. While advances in science and technology may eventually provide an explanation, for now, it remains a subject of speculation and debate. The Taos hum is a reminder that, even in our modern world, there are still phenomena that resist easy categorization and understanding. It challenges us to think beyond the limits of our current knowledge and to remain open to the possibility that there are still many mysteries waiting to be discovered. In the meantime, the people of Taos continue to live with the hum, some haunted by it, others indifferent, but all aware that it is part of the unique character of their town. Whether the hum is eventually explained or remains a mystery, it has already secured its place in the history of Taos and in the broader narrative of unexplained phenomena. It serves as a reminder that the world is full of wonders, some of which may never be fully understood. The Taos Hum, with its eerie resonance and its persistent elusiveness, will likely continue to captivate and confound for generations to come. For the hearers, the Taos Hum is not just a curiosity but a deeply personal experience. It affects their daily lives, their health, and their sense of well-being. The mystery of the hum has prompted some to take drastic measures in search of relief, from moving to different towns to seeking out alternative therapies. Despite the lack of a definitive explanation, the search for answers continues, driven by the hope that one day the source of the Taos Hum will be identified and, perhaps, silenced. The enduring mystery of the Taos Hum speaks to a broader human experience, the quest to understand the unknown. Throughout history, humankind has been drawn to mysteries, driven by a desire to explore, explain, and, ultimately, master the world around us. The Taos Hum is one such mystery, a puzzle that has yet to be solved, a question that remains unanswered. It is a reminder that, even in our age of scientific advancement, there are still frontiers of knowledge that remain uncharted. As we continue to investigate the Taos Hum, we are reminded that the search for answers is as important as the answers themselves. The hum challenges us to think creatively, to consider possibilities beyond the obvious, and to remain curious about the world around us. Whether or not the mystery of the Taos Hum is ever fully solved, the process of investigating it will undoubtedly lead to new insights, not only about the phenomenon itself but about the ways in which we perceive and understand the world. In conclusion, the Taos Hum is a phenomenon that continues to defy explanation, a sound that only a few can hear, yet whose presence has sparked a worldwide search for answers. It is a mystery that has captured the imagination of many and serves as a reminder of the limits of our current understanding. As science advances and new technologies emerge, the hope remains that one day we will uncover the truth behind the Taos Hum. Until then, it remains an unsolved mystery, a testament to the enduring allure of the unknown, and a challenge that beckons the curious to listen, to investigate, and to keep searching for the elusive answers hidden within its resonant tones. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Taos Hum mystery, don't forget to like and subscribe for more captivating stories. Stay tuned for more unsolved mysteries and intriguing tales. Your support helps us bring you more in-depth content. Hit the bell icon to never miss an update.